India has illegally usurped this right for 7 decades and continues with this external occupation. India's unilateral actions in August 2019 were illegal and unilateral. Its actions to change demographics of this disputed region in contravention of the international law, including the Forced Geneva Convention, are surely not acceptable to anyone who believes in justice, security, and peace. India uses the terrorism bogey to mislead the world and malign Pakistan. This is what happened on 22nd of April this year, when India instantaneously blamed Pakistan for the Pahalgam incident. The India-Pakistan standoff this May, sparked by a familiar pattern of escalation and mutual distrust, brought the region dangerously close to the brink. Once again, crisis diplomacy, back-channel communications, international engagement, particularly from the United States and friendly countries, played a critical role for facilitating the ceasefire between India and Pakistan. We are committed to sustaining it. Unlike our neighbor and its leadership, you won't have heard any political rhetoric saying that this is a temporary, we are going to roll out the real one. No, we believe in peace, and we never escalated as a first mover. We only act both in the skies and on the ground in self-defense as per the Charter, Article 51 of the UN Charter. But we cannot and we must not continue to rely on luck and last-time interventions. What we need is a sustainable architecture of peace in South Asia, an architecture in which the United States, as a global power and historic partner to both nations, can play a constructive and stabilizing role. Pakistan does not seek conflict with any of its neighbors. Our vision is not rooted in rivalry, but in regional connectivity. And you have just seen that just on 17th of July, after efforts of 2 years, I visited Kabul, where Uzbekistan, Afghanistan, Pakistan signed a railway connectivity project known as Trans-Afghan Railway. Our vision is not rooted, as I said, in rivalry, but in regional connectivity, in trade corridors, energy partnerships, climate resilience, and cultural exchange. Regional peace, however, will remain elusive until all parties, including India, commit to a dialogue and dispute resolution in good faith and under international norms. The new normal which India tried to establish has been buried between 7th and 10th of May. The claim of supremacy, the claim of hegemony, the claim of net security provider are just gone. In this regard, I want to underscore the importance of credible, continued US engagement. This includes strategic dialogue, but also military-to-military coordination, counter-terrorism cooperation, and importantly, clear-eyed diplomacy that recognizes both the risks of disengagement and the potential of balanced involvement. Dear friends, ladies and gentlemen, the relationship between the United States and China is the most consequential in the 21st century. Cooperation between the two could help lift millions out of poverty and augur well for global development and prosperity. Conflict, on the other hand, would prove disastrous for the entire world. China is our strategic partner and the United States is our long-standing friend. In the past, we have played the role of a bridge between the two great nations, and we stand ready to do the same if called upon. Our foreign policy is not a zero-sum game. We hope to see friendly relations between the US and China and do not wish to embroil in bloc politics. A stable Afghanistan is in our vital interest. We want an Afghanistan that is peaceful, inclusive, and sovereign. However, the threat of terrorism from Afghan soil is real and the biggest threat to Pakistan's security. While on 19th of April this year, After 4 years of almost stalemate between the two countries, I visited for a day. We discussed politics, we discussed trade, we discussed economy, we discussed refugees, we discussed everything under the sun. And the decisions were made public instantly after the meeting, and both nations heard live. You'll be glad to know, whatever I committed 19th of April, everything has been implemented so far. That led to the confidence, and that led to the signing of the Trans-Afghan Railway project on 17th of July, when I visited for 4 hours Kabul, just for this purpose. We continue to urge interim Afghan government to fulfill their anti-terror commitments. We have no ask. We want to fully cooperate. It's a neighbor. We have a centuries-old relationship. We have almost same culture. So the only thing is that their soil should not be allowed against any country, but to talk of Pakistan, for terrorist activities. This is the only ask. We are deeply concerned, by the way, by the violence in Gaza, with loss of over 58,000 innocent lives, predominantly women and children. And now we are watching, last few days, the hunger issue. We call for an immediate ceasefire, durable peace, and rebuilding of Gaza. A two-state solution is the only path to lasting peace. Pakistan declared foreign policy for decades, a two-state solution with Palestine having its own homeland, a contiguous, secure, stable, sovereign country for the Palestinians, with Al-Quds al-Sharif, its capital, and pre-1967, its borders. On Iran, Pakistan calls for de-escalation and dialogue. We supported regional diplomacy, and we tried to prevent the enlargement of what we saw over 12 days war between Israel and Iran. We'll continue to support and encourage Iran for dialogue and diplomacy. And I believe, again, as a neighbor, we are performing this as a duty, not as an obligation. Dear friends, ladies and gentlemen, I will conclude by underscoring that Pakistan seeks peace with dignity. We seek partnerships grounded in mutual trust and respect. And we seek progress for our people, for our region, and for the entire world. I thank you for your time, your patience hearing, and your anticipated questions, obviously. I'm cautioned already. And your enduring commitment to future where the US-Pakistan partnership can rise above history